Yeah, a couple of the kids were Googling over your boy's pads this morning.
Oh, really?
Yeah, one of the dads picked up. Oh, these are
They
light.
are nice and light. I think they're just over 4 pounds or something. And since they're like a 34 pad, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's what he was saying. And I grabbed him. I was like, ooh,
Yeah,
ooh.
he likes them.
There was one of the boys. He goes, I was looking at Lyndon's pads, and I was like, yeah. And he's like, are they smaller than all the other ones? And I was like, yeah. I took his CCM pad and I showed him, and I'm like, it's about ½ inch to 3/4 of an inch smaller. He's like, that's weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of chuckled. Yeah, they made the Warrior stuff pretty light.
Like I said, I was looking at the Warrior stuff too, and you don't see a lot of it around, right? So I was like showing them. I'm like, they're supposed to be looking at reviews and stuff, and they're like super light, nice. And then I ended up finding these ones, and because there's a newer CCMs out, they were pretty expensive, and I couldn't find them on sale. And I got them out
Right.
of Calgary.
That's what he's saying, yeah.
He cycled them all places, and the guys like gave me 20% off, and so it was, ended up being pretty reasonable. So I was like, fuck it, whatever. I'll splurge this time.
Yeah.
You'll get a few years out of it. I've been just buying up old used stuff as I could before that. And now he's got everything pretty much new.
Yeah, Dave from Players Bench here. He he gives minor hockey people a decent deal. Yeah, we bought him. Would have been December last year. Um, got a really good price on him. So
Yeah,
I was like, yeah, bonus.
yeah, because those the set would have cost me, like I think the pads themselves are 1,050 or something altogether, $350 a piece. So it cost me close to 2 grand. I ended up paying 14,
Yeah,
15 or something. And it's like senior stuff now, right? So I mean, it's gonna be hard to find cheaper unless you keep looking for used. And again, there's not much coming from Fruitvale, right? There's
exactly. Got Jerks.
yeah,
I like the new owner of Jerks though. Played hockey with him.
they are good. I mean, it's just and not a lot. They've got quite a bit of players still. Except for some little bit of goalie stuff, but it's more kind of yeah, not all. That's the thing, right? I'd love to shop local, not when you're
Yeah, keep the money here.
50% higher than everybody else. It's tough.
Well, and it's funny. There's guys always heckle me because I'm in transport. They're like, "You're the reason why we're expensive." And I said, "No." I said, "The government's the reason why we're expensive."
Yeah.
I'm like, trucking companies need to make money somewhere. It costs money to run a truck.
Yeah. Unfortunately, it's got to get from A to B. Like it's
I like seeing those videos with empty shelves where they go, "If transport stops, you guys are all starving." And I always share them, and I always get the, "Well, you're gouging us." Hey, I just bring it to you.
right. Yeah, I'm not. I don't determine what's on the shelf.
Exactly.
Somebody else does.
Like you could thank the liberals 30 years ago for that one, or whoever it was. I can't remember who put the fuel surcharge on everything.
Yeah.
What up, sport? There's a combination of them. That boy in the black CCMs, 13. It's a big boy for 13. Yeah, that's his dad right here. Pretty quick too.
It's a good combination.
Yeah, he's got size and he's quick.
Well,
Yep.
even when his first year, so he's going first year back in this year, but when he was first year Pee Wee, they were short goalies, so he actually went
You're like,
And he did, yeah. Like, because that house, like, for
yeah.
11 years old, playing with, there was teams like Grand Forks that 15, 16-year-olds shooting off the guys.
Slap shots from the hash marks. Yeah, he plays spring hockey in Trail, the Avalanche. It's a good program if you can get your fingers in there.
Yeah, we just found out yesterday. My little guy, like I said, he's got an Avalanche tournament in West Kelowna this weekend, and thankfully with the fire truck didn't get canceled. We found out we can't even watch now.
Ugh.
I gotta drive home and drive up to Kelowna, and can't even watch it. It's just fire truck.
Yeah, we heard from the grapevine that it's going to go to a vote if we're going to even allow parents in the rink for practice.
I'm not surprised.
From what I hear, the players enjoyed it. As coaches, I enjoyed it. Because at the end of practice, you don't have somebody coming up to you. Oh, why'd you do that drill? Oh, why don't you zip your lips?
Why don't you coach it? What do you have to do?
Yeah.
It's so easy for the guy at home or in the stands. What is he doing now?
Yeah, I enjoyed not having the mums in the stand. Go, Johnny! It's a practice. Shush.
Yeah, I mean it's good, but at the same time, I mean last year I was getting this close to punching out one of the coaches on another team
Really?
because there was no parents in the stands and stuff. He felt he could start shit talking my 10-year-old while they're fucking telling me to dive in and yelling at him.
Oh.
And my wife happened to be in the ring filming it for this game for Facebook or whatever. She's like, "What the fuck did you just say?" So she approached him afterwards, and I was like, so then I sent him a text after I got off work. Well, I was waiting for you to tell me. I'm just like, wait. I said, you know, you also have to come on the second, third week because I'll rip you apart. That's my 10-year-old. That's all you.
It's minor hockey.
Exactly, but taking that, right? Thinking that nobody's there watching or what? So he's just like,
Just being a jerk.
trash talking and stuff, and now he's a 10-year-old now. You're 40, like, I still might see him right now.
Our goalies last year would chirp us coaches because they would make a save, and this one over here do the windmill. Gotcha, coach.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, this one right here. Yeah, he's big grin. Yeah, my boy was his counterpart. Oh yeah, they beaked worse than us coaches did. You'd get that, like if you took a shot and they made a good save. That's all you got? Oh, okay.
Here we go.
And then you shoot when you hit far down, you do a celly, and they're like, you'll have some of your other kids going, Coach, they're 10. I know.
I know.
Showing them up.
He asked for it, yeah.
Yeah, my boy was the worst. He would beak you just for the sake of beaking. Just, and you can't smack him because there's people around.
Even if they know it's your kid.
No, I found being a coach and a dad the hardest thing out there
Yeah.
because you want the best out of him, but you're kind of on his ass, right? You don't intend to, but
I know people think that you're going to be favoritism. And usually it's just all the opposite.
oh, you're harder than anything.
Been a lot of chirping with camping down at St. Eugene. There's been a lot of chirping going on because after this we rented the ice for now. So my younger kid and a couple of his
nice.
Our buddies, and one of our old Nighthawk billets, he's from Cranbrook, he's gonna come out.
That's
And,
great.
we're gonna have a little scrimmage. And first we're like, we're putting you and your brother on the same team. I'm not on you, see, come on, lighten up, have a little so I'm like, okay, we'll see, just shit talking.
Yeah. My brother, he goes, I can't wait to come down in Thanksgiving because he lives in Kelowna. He's like, we're renting the ice. I'm lighting my nephew up. And I was like, oh yeah, he'll slash you.
Yeah.
He'll get you right in the shin. He doesn't care.
That's it with you.
I'm like,
He's
he,
off for going in there and we'll after this, we'll smash it out.
I was that coach where if they made a save, I'd push him into the net going, yeah, goal. And they're like, what? And I was like, there was no tweet. And I was the one with the whistle. I'm like, nobody blew the whistle. I was that guy. I find if I'm not having fun, I know they're not. Because I'm a big kid. And when we got to play 3-on-3 and 4-on-4, we would, us coaches thought we were great because we're doing like 2-line passes around the tape. We think we're cool.
Yeah.
They were like, no, come on. They're like 9-10. Like you do that to a midget or something, they're gonna run you over. Yeah, we thought we were cool. There you go.
That's gonna be a big victory today, I guess, because even after we rented the ice together, the Cranbrook kids are my 16, they're at some at 145 and 345, so now my little guys are doing that too.
Oh, cool.
Like,
What'd they charge you to rent this one?
I think it was 165.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
Our
Organized, I think that's what she said.
our smaller rink, I think they charge 90. Then the Memorial, I think it's 120. I think. But we don't. That ice won't go in for another month.
Yeah, that's what I tried to email him. Hey, while he was here doing this, like, well, let's do something for the little guy. Get a couple ice sessions at the old barn or whatever. And he said, yeah, no, it's like until next month.
Yeah, we're
Book this one for an hour.
guys heading her. And you're like, well, fine. See you tomorrow, bud. See you, Ron.
Go home and think of some trash talk.
No, he's got some skill. My boy got better being his counterpart because they challenged each other every day.
And that's TV, right?
Well, and his dad was a pretty good goalie in Prince George area, right? So he played with Carey Price and a few of those other ones, and he knows what he's doing. The dad, yeah. I pulled some strings to get him on the ice. I'm not stupid. No, he's really good. Like, I have a few buddies that were former goalies as well, but I found Ron was able to get into Lyndon's head a lot better. He's very soft-spoken, right? So he's really able to get into their level, right?
Well, and that's good, because even my little guy, same thing, like his last few years, his athletic coach, Ben, tried to do the coaching.
Okay.
My little guy used to be pretty hard-headed at times, where so the head coach is kind of like, my kid won't be afraid to give it to him, but his assistant coach, who's another one of ours, he's a little more level-headed.
Good boy.
He can get to him where it's just like, without getting him pissed off.
Right.
It's like, I mean, the kid's got to learn.
I had one coach since I had him off and on. Well, three or 4 years growing up, and he was the only one that would able to get me refocused because I was a hothead, and being as big as I am, on skates, being 6'8", my job was to hurt you.
Yeah.
So he was the only one that was able to get me to relax and play hockey.
Yeah, and that's like the one my kid, if he starts, I can give it to my kid. He'll take it apart because they are good friends. So, whereas the other coach can bring him back down.
Bring him back down.
And then he's focused and, back in it, right?
Mm-hmm.
You need that happy medium. Yeah, 'cause my kid was saying you played for the Smokies.
My brother did. I got cut.
Oh, okay.
My brother was a smoke eater when it was the Rocky Mountain Junior Hockey League. Yeah. It was when the Cranbrook Colts were here. I think Kimberly was in that league at the time too. Fernie, Nelson, Spokane. It was a pretty good league back then. Yeah, my brother got to play against Jake Denmarsh and a few of those guys. He had a teammate. He had all through minor hockey. He went to Portland, went to the Winter Hawks, broke WHL records for scoring, but they tried to say he was too small, why he didn't go to the show. He was just a mouth. Oh yeah. But probably one of the best scorers you'll ever see. Yeah, and he ended up playing in the IHL, a few other places. Heck of a player.
Back when you were playing throughout hockey, like Steven Sarkey and them were.
Yeah, I was a teammate. I played with him.
I worked with
Ask Darren about my brother. They were teammates. Ask him about Matt Mason.
Matt Mason.
Yeah, they were teammates growing up. Hockey and baseball. Yeah.
Just transferred out of the same thing where he was.
Darren was heck of a shortstop. Oh, he was good. Oh. He reminds you a lot like Jeter. If he got to it, you're thrown out. He was that good. Yeah, my brother and Darren, they're part of the Little League World Series team in 1990. Yeah, that was them.
Yeah, Darren, yeah, he's coming. He's the same age as Lincoln. He's in the late.
Oh. Yeah, I remember growing up with Steve and Barrett Jackman and a few of those other guys. Fantastic hockey players. Used to love watching the old rivalries between Trail and Nelson and Kimberly. And Trail and Cranbrook was a bad one. There's been bad blood for as long as I can remember. Like we would come here and we would purposely wear the orange because Cranbrook hated it. So we would always wear the orange, and it was just first shift was just try to set the tone, the hardest hits you'll ever see, and just a gong show. No, not the first 5 minutes. It was we're letting you know that we're here. But it was good back then. You didn't dare touch any goalie or nothing. It was your gloves are off. You're done. But when Cranbrook got the Kootenay Ice, that rivalry kind of changed. Because we wouldn't come here anymore, right? Like the junior programs, minor hockey would, but it was the same kind of deal. We'd always start something. Wouldn't change it for the world. It was fun. Myself, sticks and crossbars were always good. Getting thrown out for something. Yeah, I was that guy. No? So how long have the boys been playing then? Since they were little?
Since even they started, pretty early with the old junior novice.
All the way through?
My little guy, he skipped the first year of junior novice because it was funny. They had the basic whatever it was, kind of skate or whatever. Harry Jones was running it.
Oh yeah.
When they play the games like attacking, whatever, right? These kids are
All the silly stuff, yeah.
one day, Terry Jones came up behind that kid and grabbed him, and that kid lost his mind. And then he was hard to get him on the ice for a long time.
Really?
And then one day, because Terry Jones and the Nighthawks ran it, and then one of the Nighthawks, Sam Swanson,
Yeah, it doesn't
he
sound
beat
familiar.
20-something, 22 now, whatever, it's been a couple years since he played. He'd come out and he'd take that kid and get him on the ice and just put him in the net and they just shoot, mess around just to prove him, and then
Just to get him back out there.
yeah, and then all of a sudden that kid just like now he's like
Just loves it.
can't stop him. Like, he's just hockey
Mm-hmm.
all year.
Well, it was funny because we were sitting there one day, and Lyndon came up to me and he goes, "Dad," I go, "Yeah." He goes, "I want to play hockey." He was 6, and I'm like, "Are you sure?" Because we didn't put him in when he was younger. He just had no interest. But all his little friends played, so he wanted to try. I said, "Okay, yeah." So we put him in, and in about 6 weeks, he was actually able to skate. And it was funny because I just wanted to be a dad. So I'm sitting in the stands, and a few of the coaches that were on the ice, they heard that I moved here, and with my credentials, so I kind of got suckered into coaching, and I haven't stopped. Well, suckered isn't a good thing. I wanted to, but I actually wanted just to be a dad. I didn't want to be that guy, but nothing you can do.
Pretty big in the area. Whatever. Just because I didn't play and I never was real hockey. I'm not gonna say no. I'm not gonna stop you, right?
Right.
What you wanna do if you want to, let's give it a go. And then he decided he wanted to be
Because you're looking at the price tag going, oh no.
No, obviously, totally.
Yeah, he had no interest, and then we would come watch a WHL game, and really no desire. He'd fool around and not really pay attention, and then he got really close to one of their players. We were watching the World Juniors about 4 years ago, and it came up that one of the players on Slovakia plays for Kootenay. And he's like, that's my guy. So we became pretty good friends, and got lots of autographs, and my wife basically turned him into one of her kids. So we did lots of things. We celebrated his birthday for him. And we'd want that if our son's 2,000 kilometers away from his family to try to, do that kind of thing. So yeah, and ever since then he's fallen in love with hockey. And then when the ice moved, he was devastated. And we would go up to Kimberley. We'd watch the Dynamiters, every now and then. And then we became pretty good friends with one of their goalies. So we were there every weekend, and he got one of his jerseys and a stick and a couple autographs. And it's been nonstop. And then we had a Bucks player. We billeted last year for the first time, and he was loving it. We never got to see them play live because of the COVID, but it was it's a good experience. Like, if you ever get the chance, I recommend it, because I know you're saying you did it, and it's phenomenal.
Oh yeah, we love it. For the kid, we've done it in a couple of years. And we usually get right there by rink and stuff, so we usually get the night off. So we got a few with them, and then last year, because they didn't play, we got a Smokey. And we'll see. We told them if the Smokey comes back, we defenseman from Calgary, so if he comes back, we're more than welcome to see him. If not, we'll probably go back to the night off.
Yeah, it just kind of sucks that our billet got traded. Well, he was family, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we still have some of his stuff at our house.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he figured he was coming back, right? But when you're one of the top guys and they need somebody, unfortunately, it's a business. They got to get rid of somebody good to get somebody they need, right? They needed a goalie. They needed a guy to be with young Nathan there. So they traded him to Humboldt, and he was like, no, I'm not going. The trade was finalized, but he's got a pretty good agent in Vancouver, so there's some stuff that's getting worked out. I think he'd make a heck of a university player. Anybody in university would benefit from him big time. Like when they had to do the 2-week lockdown before they went to Penticton. We have skatable ice in the basement and a full gym and all that stuff down there, right? And I taught him how to shoot harder, because he's a smaller kid. So I taught him how to shoot harder. The bugger broke one of my nets. So we had to go buy a new one, and I have a radar gun downstairs, so we got to see how quick his shot was, and he would shoot, no word of a lie, about 200 pucks a day and work out. Like, he was constantly in the gym. He was constantly putting 100% in and everything. It was amazing to watch. No, I wouldn't trade that for the world. It was great. I got to buy a net that I wanted, which was a plus. Which is selfish of me, but I got to buy the one with the netting around it.
All whatever excuses.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I remember the day our billet came upstairs and was like, I kind of broke the net. And we're like, what? He basically right angled the post. Oh, it was awesome. Yeah, we got a new net, and his parents were like, no, we want to pay for it. We're like, no, don't worry about it. We got it. He's like, no, he broke it, we buy it. And we're like, all right, well, whatever. It didn't matter to me, and as long as he got his training in, so they would do Zoom training. There's half the team really couldn't do much. Like they didn't have a facility to do anything because they couldn't leave the house.
Yeah.
But having a full gym in the basement really helped them.
Well, for that 14-day quarantine, Smokey's had to do too. It was pretty strict. So our billet actually went to another billet home with one of the other players, so there was at least two of them. So they
Right.
could work out and do stuff together. So it would have been a long. So he's talking about this year coming back and maybe seeing if he could, because they were in trail too. So that was close to trail.
Yeah.
If he was, it's not hard, 15 minutes or whatever, 20 minutes and through down the trail, but doing that twice a day, every day, practice.
Expensive.
A little harder on the gas and
Wear and tear on a vehicle.
yeah. So it makes sense. It makes sense.
Oh yeah, it's one of those. Yeah, I get it.
I think we were one of two billet families in Fruitvale for this night, right? Also because of that distance. And usually Fruitvale people will do the night off.
Right.
Getting a little bit harder since there was, I think, one local kid on the team last year, right? So
Yeah.
you start needing a lot more billet families.
We were fortunate. I think we had two or three locals. I think one kid was from Kimberley, and then two from Cranbrook, I think, if I remember right. A couple from Trail, one from Nelson.
Yeah, so what Nelson that we covered,
Yeah.
hurt himself before. So that was that Noah Quinn.
Yeah, Quinn, yeah.
Couldn't remember the name the other day.
Hopefully he comes back. 'Cause he's good. Fast. They built a pretty good team, but they didn't know about the pod. So like I said the other day, all the 19, 20-year-olds, most of them were just like, no, I need to play. So they were able to go south to play. So if you can, why not? Yeah, just living the dream, right? Trying to get as far as you can. Yeah, that was good to save. What a boy. Oh, good shot. Yeah, my meathead refuses to wear his glasses when he plays. He's
My son wears glasses too, and we finally last year got him
contact.
comfortable with contacts.
Yeah, I want him to wear them, but they always kept fogging up on him. So
Two, and then I got a bunch of whites and stuff, and they helped quite a bit. But then finally we fit him with a whole bunch of different contacts until we could find ones that were good. And last year, yeah, we found some that were comfortable. And we went contacts.
which is good.
Yeah, I can't like wearing glasses in there.
Oh,
Get the fogging out and everything else.
yeah. He doesn't have very good vision out of his left eye, which I feel bad for the kid, but does pretty good without being able to see.
Looks like one of the old, he's a coach and stuff now, Mike Morissette.
Oh, yeah,
Or one eye, right?
yeah. It's like, how are you able to do that? He was, yeah. Yeah, one of my brother's old teammates, he only had one hand, and he was a goalie. He's pretty damn good with one hand. Yeah, and he played baseball. He was a pitcher, so he would throw, and then he'd have his glove on his stub, and then it was impressive. He was a good ball player too. Watching him hit was fascinating with one hand. Good player, even better person. You look lost.
You got him found a goalie jersey with all these tight
Ah, yeah.
and stuff.
Yeah, the one he has on was the ones we bought for their All-Star game that we created last year.
Okay.
It didn't cost us much.
Yeah, that one was on sale price. That's like 19 or something.
Oh, bonus.
It's flirty one because
It's just a regular goalie or regular jersey.
It's super tight all around his arms.
I wanted to be a jerk one day and make him wear my jerseys that I stole from minor hockey,
Yeah.
like my trail ones.
Oh yeah.
But he's like, I'll get beat if I wear those. Nah.
I think I still have some of the Raiders ones from Sparred and Fleming.
The Elk Valley Raiders. I remember when they were a junior team.
Yeah.
They just couldn't afford it anymore.
No. Well, I still got trouble trying to do that slide thing.
Practice.
I was watching him trying to do it here. I even bought him a slide board. I haven't had it out much, but
I built mine.
did you?
I
it
took,
from Milwaukee, like,
I took a 4x8 sheet of shooter board and I mounted it on a piece of plywood and I put a border around it so that's what you can use to push off.
okay. Thanks.
Yeah, he used it, but not that much. And I go on hockeyshot.com and get sliding booties.
Okay. I think some came
Yeah.
with his.
And then I bought the sliding pad protectors too.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's still early in the year.
Oh, yeah.
You'll get it. More reps, the better, right?
Yeah. He is catching a lot more pucks, which I'm glad to see.
That's usually the hardest part.
Yeah.
I like that they try to pair up the younger ones together.
Yeah. Well, Taylor will give you second review. And then this one here will be first review.
The one in the green?
Yeah. Yeah, this one's the second review. This will be the first review. No one will be first review. I'm not sure what the one will do.
Yeah, I'm not sure either.
Might be Bantam maybe.
Possibly. Yeah, don't be too excited, boys.
Right. So feeding them coffee in the morning.
He was wide awake, and then he just kind of was like, nah. How many more days? I'm like, you're such a...
We're gonna do a thing in Fernie too. 28th, 29th of this month.
Oh, that'd be great.
2 days, hour of ice time, and then they do a video session and
Good save.
video session and like a little dry run.
Oh, cool.
Specifically the goalie. So they should be supposed to get back to me. I thought it was supposed to be this Saturday, but he said he couldn't get the ice or something, so he's doing next Saturday.
That's great. Is that through Ghost Riders?
Yeah, the Ghost Rider assistant coach, I think, is goalie.
Oh, great.
Yeah. So you'll be sending it out to Matt Hoffman and stuff. He's starting to be able to push off when he's in the net.
You're starting to get it.
When he's on the blue line, you see he can't figure it out.
You know, you'll find, well, I found anyways with Lyndon is when they're doing the drills, he's not very good. But when he's in the net,
Yeah.
going after a puck, he doesn't think, and it's
Yeah,
and he
that's what I think.
and he just does it.
I think that's the same as
See,
him.
it's just instinct. Just comes down to instinct, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Guaranteed, he's chuckling right now.
Oh yeah, he's got a good smile. But he seems to go harder when he does something like that. A little bit of confidence, right?
That's the hardest thing with the goalie is confidence.
Yeah, well, true.
I like it when the coaches are ripping at these guys.
Yeah,
They don't hold back.
no. Well, Nathan told this guy to he had to take it down a couple notches when the other guys were in there.
Yeah?
Yeah, I seen him just take it down a bit.
This kid's good. Yeah, now he's just kind of like, yeah, I'm just going to float it in there.
This little guy can't be very old.
Which one?
The one in the shooting. The one in the
Maybe Pee-wee? Bantam, maybe?
of them.
Shoots pretty hard though.
That's true.
Ah. Fixed his pad and fell over.
Oh yeah.
That's
I like it.
priceless. He's protecting his McNuggets while shooting. Look at him.
That's a nice shot.
He got scored on by another goalie. Come on.
Bar number and between two goalies. That's pretty sweet.
That's my favorite. Going far down on a 10-year-old. They get so mad.
I shot a just I think it was a wrist shot or snap shot I took in center ice. No, and then he's watching the whole time. He got his attention, so he's watching. He puts his glove up his vest and it's just like right over his glove. Both the coaches look at me and they're like, "Oh, it was fast. You couldn't see it."
All the kids, they'll see us coaches fool around and
Yeah.
we'll shoot and you hear a ping, we'll hit a post or we'll hit the glass and it just vibrates everything. And then we'll be jerks and we'll take a big slap shot and purposely miss and they're like, ooh. It's like, no, that's not that impressive. It's like, no, you got to be able to hit the net first. That's the
Oh, yeah.
plan.
Usually when I first get back on the ice, I sail about 80% of them over the net.
It's funny. I get laughed at.
I'm playing beer league so long that I got used to snapshot, right? So my
Yeah.
snapshot's harder than my slap shot. I mean, you can't take slap shots, so you get that quick, just pull it in. And
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of the goalies that are there, don't hurt me.
you're wearing like $1,000 of equipment or more.
It's like, oh, just take one off the beat. You'll be all right. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I was just like, oh. Like, you're kidding me, right? Yeah, I had to go to one of the industrial stores here, so I was like, okay, you're going to eat that while I'm in there. You're bugging me. Yeah, it's my own fault. He enjoys fast food because I do.
Yeah, same as no one in the other girls.
It's just, yeah, it's my own fault.
I paid for it because I broke my stomach so bad. But
Over the years.
I had my gallbladder taken out a couple of years ago.
Oof.
That's what died actually. It was pretty bad.
Did it rupture?
No.
Close?
Yeah, it was close. And it had a 2-inch stone stuck in the liver duct.
Oh,
So that's
ow.
what created the whole thing had stones.
Oh,
And then had like an inch of gangrene all the way around.
oh, good golly.
Yeah. And I seen the guy. I had to go see him like a month later. And he's like, man, you don't realize how sick, like how bad that was. He's like, and you walked into the hospital and got up like there's nothing.
They just have
going
whatever.
on. He's like, most people that came in a wheelchair. I just got up, walked to him. He's laughing because he thought he's like, there's nothing wrong with this guy. And then he did the ultrasound. He's like, okay, so we're going for surgery like now.
He's like, yeah, you're gonna die in like 20 minutes.
Same thing with like, I got high pain tolerance. So same with my appendix. Go in, you know, I just had some discomfort. They're like, yeah, it's going first, so we can shift the camera. Emergency surgery.
That's the worst. Anything in the abdominal area
Yeah.
just is brutal.
I had a pretty bad fucking gallbladder appendix.
Oh, within like a year.
Yeah, probably. It was something like that. Had heart surgery.
Oh, good God.
Yeah. Not had three of them, but the first one I walked out the same day. We just kind of explored.
Jeez.
And then
Did they figure out what was wrong?
Yeah, the second one they ended up they were in there for like 8 hours.
Oh wow.
Yeah. And then the third one for because the first one they had to burn a couple of the leads
Oh really?
because there was too many, so my cart was going like 240.
Wow. That's
Just
scary.
laying in bed.
And
I
just
didn't even notice it. Yeah, I didn't even notice it until I wore that heart monitor thing, brought it back to the guy, and he's like,
you're gonna die.
doing like 240 right here for like 10 minutes.
And you're just like, I'm surprised you didn't rupture an aorta or something.
Yeah.
That's wild.
They go up through your groin. Both
Yeah.
sides of your groin.
Discomfort.
Yeah, and then the one time they wouldn't stop bleeding because they pumped so much full of warfarin after to stop the clotting.
Yeah.
I wouldn't stop bleeding.
Oh my.
So I had like two nurses like holding my groin for like probably like 2 hours. So that it wouldn't bleed out.
And they're filling you with vitamin K so it does clot,
Yeah.
or whatever that chemical is, whatever they use.
Must be hard pulling on this drill, but you sit there watching it on and probably just stand there.
And you're like, you're praying to God that the coach doesn't hit you.
Drop kick.
Oh, caught it.
Yeah.
It's starting to get that movement in his body.
The hardest thing that I've been working on with Bonehead is when he drops, his hands move.
Yeah.
They
Puts his
drop
hands-
instead of keeping them
Yeah.
up.
That's what he was doing too. Every time he go down, he's got to be down here.
And then his shoulders are exposed, right?
He'll be all pumped that he made that one save though.
Oh, blew a tire. He had it. Oh,
How about that?
I'm actually shocked on how well this records.
Yeah.
Recording at 5K. Attaboy. Gotta love technology. Well, I'm able to take pictures while this is filming.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
I think this guy's one of the junior players.
In the blue?
Yeah.
I think he might be for the midget regional team.
Okay. Maybe a bit racing.
Yeah. Want a chair?
Oh my god.
Now he gets to just release it, eh? Watch him. He's just giving it to him. Just teeing him up. Oh. Well done. That kid's good. Good thing you just didn't let it go. Got it right in the beak. That was the stare down. That was like, really? Yeah, that was the. You're really gonna. Like, you're really going after the beak, eh? Let's save. Isn't that usually how it works? He's letting him know straight lines. Well done.
I think that one kid's old.
The white.
The one going in that now.
He's got some good mechanics.
I think he told him, I think he was 15 or 16, but he's not good yet.
I don't think so. Possibly. Pretty good, actually. Ooh. That's a good shot. Good save. He just lets one rip.
Yeah, kid's got a good
It's quick. Boy. Well done.
So Mason, any relation to Jeff Mason? And
No, no relation. I grew up with Jarrett though.
Okay.
He's an electrician now.
Yeah. Actually, I was just talking to Eddie, and he was talking about beer league and saying Jared is fucking unreal.
He had opportunities to go places, but just didn't care. Just wanted to stay home.
I don't know if anybody, I know Jeff really well. My kid and Jeff's kid are really, really good friends. My wife grew up with Jeff and Julia.
Yeah, Jarrett was a heck of a ball player too. He was a pitcher. I used to follow him in the rotation. Biggest thing he's teaching now, because he did it last year and year before, he's preventing them turning because there's no padding on the sides. So that's what they're emphasizing, is keeping the chest forward, right?
Yeah, you fucking get that grip.
You turn,
Get this thing away.
you're hurting. Yeah, you're like,
Especially as the-
it's like, I'm done. I'm not playing anymore. You guys hurt me. That's why I try not to shoot hard in practice, because I don't want.
accident.
Yeah. Then they get gunshot. Oh, excuse me. Yo, shootout. Yeah, I like watching this guy here, the green and white. He's impressive. He's quick. Yeah. The red CCMs. That a boy. Hey, hey. Yeah, this is gonna be good. It's gonna be really good. Oh, good save. Oh, he just got mad. Banged his stick. This guy too, fun to watch. Oh, that was a thanks for coming out right there. Dirty. Oh, ho, ho.